Good evening and welcome to Westchester East Virtual Open House. My name is Molly Lepish, and if you're watching this video, I have your child for social skills. This is my second year at Westchester East. Before that, I taught for the Chester County Intermediate Unit, and this is my 10th year of teaching. I went to Duquesne University in Pittsburgh for my undergrad and Seton Hill University for my graduate degree. I live in Westchester with my family. I have 3 little kids, 5, 3, and 9. So we're very busy here, but trying to make the best of these unprecedented times. I'm going to start by pulling up my Schoology page that your child goes to every time they have social skills class. Okay. So when your child visits my Schoology page, the first thing they'll see is my Bitmoji classroom. They're all the rage this year, and mine is by no means the best one that they'll see, but I tried to incorporate some things that I like my classroom to represent, which is being kind to one another, accepting everybody for their differences, giving each day a new chance, and being you, and absolutely no bullying. I have this bullying message up there too. We like to be kind to one another, respect each other, and that's the basis for our classroom. If you scroll down on my Schoology page, you'll see my contact information. The best way to reach me right now is probably through email because I can get back to you quickly throughout the day. The school phone number is listed there, but it's not really relevant right now until we get back in the building. If you do want to talk by phone or have a Zoom meeting, I am more than happy to do that. If you could just shoot me an email and let me know the best time for you and provide a phone number, or if you prefer a Zoom, I'm happy to set that up too. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Below here, you'll find the syllabus, which I'll take a minute to go over after we look at this page. You'll find the syllabus, instructions for Zoom. So if your child is ever having struggles logging onto Zoom, they'll find a little tutorial in this folder. The link for a Zoom class is always found here in this green folder, as well as on the calendar for that day. And then you'll find the current work that we are doing. So you open up this week's folder, I'll have a checklist for the week, our quotes for each day, and then the lessons that we will be doing and the activities that we will be doing for that week. Okay, once we finish with that week's folder, then it gets moved into the past work folder, and a new yellow folder will appear for the new week. So as you can see, when you click on the past work folder, any other assignments that we've done this year can be found there. Okay, so I'm going to go over the syllabus a little bit with you. I have to stop share and pull that up. Okay, so here's our social skills syllabus. That's tough to say. Again, there's my email. And the goal of social skills class is to work on the students' interpersonal and intrapersonal relationships. So we work on things like communication, collaboration, recognizing other people's emotions, how to deal with anxiety, anger, or stress. And we teach how to implement these strategies on a day-to-day basis. So far this year, we've worked on mindset. I always like to start the year off with some growth mindset activities and lessons. And what I mean by growth mindset is basically having a positive attitude and believing in yourself despite obstacles or failures that you've faced. And so we do some lessons on that. And we're now just starting to work on empathy. Empathy, when we talk about empathy, it can be difficult for students because we're working on recognizing others' emotions in order to put ourselves in their shoes. And in order to do that, we also have to work on recognizing our own emotions. So that's where we're currently at on the syllabus. We'll cover a lot of other topics, such as listening, conversing, respect, anger management. I'm going to read you the whole list, but as you can see here, we try to cover a variety of topics. And the one nice thing about the social skills class is the classes are usually very small. And what that lets me do as a teacher is I can always stop where we are in the syllabus and tailor the lessons to meet the needs of the students at that time. What I mean by that is if I notice that a few students are struggling with a certain social skill, we can break out into small groups and I can tailor the lessons to work on those social skills that are needed at that time. We also work on their social skills goals that are in their IEP, and the breakout rooms have been really helpful with that. The breakout rooms on Zoom, I've been able to stop and meet with each student and go over their goals and go through that with them. So that's been helpful as we navigate virtual learning. Next on the syllabus, you'll see required supplies. Not too much is needed. Everybody's got their laptop these days. And I also just ask that they have a notebook or something to write in as well. As far as classroom expectations, the most important things are for each student to always try their best, respect one another. That's a really big thing for me in the classroom, as I'm sure it is every teacher. In virtual learning, I have a expectation to dress appropriately for Zoom calls and try to be seated in a chair as if you were in a school setting, so not laying in your bed or something. Some students have had their cameras off a lot, which is okay. I understand that everybody's situation is differently. I do encourage them to show their face if they're comfortable with it, especially as we work on things like conversating with one another or recognizing facial expressions and emotions in others. A big part of social skills is participating in topic discussions, and always have your laptop charged is in there. And the cell phone policy is really more for when we're in school, but I did talk to them about making sure that their cell phones are not distracting them from the Zoom classes right now, and that their headphones aren't in listening to music while I am talking. Okay, so that's the gist of the syllabus. I really hope that I get to meet you in person someday soon, but for now, if you ever need to talk, please feel free to reach out to me. If you have any questions about what I talked about tonight, reach out and ask them. That's what I'm here for, and I really look forward to working with your child. Thanks, and have a great night.